name's Cody. I'm currently working on a game called Chronicles of Virtue, where you play as Arya in a world that's just been introduced to magic. Today we're going to be working on a few things. I think I'm going to be working on finding some bugs. Edge obviously has something to say about this. Thanks, Edge. So I'm just going to be kind of looking for some bugs. Nice. Very nice first. Nice snag. Good to see you, Indy. Hope all is going well. Yeah, I think first I'm going to be just kind of working on that. Hold on, ads. Hey, the good news is you're going to have ads, and then you're going to have more ads, and then pre-rolls are going to be off. Pre-rolls, man. Yeah, hopefully we can get rid of them here soon. Yeah, sad moment. But yeah, so we work on a couple things here. Trying to, let me grab a drink. I've gotten a lot of this ironed out, but there are still quite a few bugs. I've got a little bit of a list. Like, I'm going to bug hunt for a little bit, just kind of play around, see what I want to work on. There's a couple features I want to implement. One is blocking. So part of the game, you'll see it here in a minute, is just like quick time events. Oh, shark eyes. Her eyes kind of did look like shark eyes there. There you go. Less shark eye. How's it going, Orbum? Good to see you. But yeah, I think that angle, pretty creepy shark eyes. But yeah, things are going pretty well. I made a lot of progress, so I've been kind of focused on making progress. I've got kind of the battle mechanics in place. Next, I do want to work on a blocking mechanic. So I may start that today. I don't think it's actually gonna be that hard, but it's coming along. Yeah. And making pretty good progress. So I did work on the shaders. I don't know if you've noticed. Obviously things look a little bit different. I've worked on a lot of particle effects and some tutorials. But yeah, no, it's coming along. And then the combat is so much smoother now. So it's getting there. It's not quite there. I think one of the things I really want to work on soon is just smoothing out combat. Like, it's a little bit of a struggle. Like, it's not bad, but there's definitely like that, right? Like switching weapons and starting to walk like breaks the animation a bit. Right? It can be good, but if I really got to work on some of those things. But priorities, it's hard to stay to prioritize everything. You know what I'm saying? So. Nice, Indy. Burger King's all right. You know, I've gone back and forth. Like, there was a time when I loved Whoppers. Like, I would eat Whoppers like crazy, mostly in college. But now I have Burger King, and it's I don't know. It's not the same as it used to be. So, and hopefully the stream doesn't jitter or anything. I worked on my Mac settings. I actually have a cooler for my Mac now. I realized my Mac was getting too hot. It's still getting a little bit warm. But hopefully it's better. If it starts getting jittery, let me know, and I'll probably do some reset stuff. But yeah, this is what this looks like now. I got most of my tutorials in place. Orbum's 3D laptop printy thingy would be good. What I have is a big stand with holes and giant fans on the bottom. This MacBook Air, I like it. Don't get me wrong, like, I like the MacBook Air. It gets hot. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. Like, MacBook Pro might have been the way to go. Hey, VaporCat. Yeah, no, making good progress. I haven't been streaming as much. I've been kind of going once a week. I haven't really been streaming on Fridays, so it's been a little bit harder. But yeah, no, it's been good. I forgot to switch weapons back on him. You used to have heat problems on your old MacBook Pro. They get hot. And, like, maybe it's not a problem. My CPU is running at 82 right now. 81, so it's getting better, but yeah. You have a paper printer? What do you do with a paper printer? Yeah, obviously some of these animations are a little bit trash still. I'm trying to focus, I guess, prioritize certain things. Some look good. Like, I like how the dagger looks, but it could be a little faster, I think. Here's the deal. Hey, in 1 minute, we're going to have an ad break. But then there will be no pre-roll ads for an hour. So Twitch has this thing where it's a trade-off. If you do an ad break, then you no longer have pre-rolled ads for an hour. So in like 40 seconds, a minute or so, we're gonna do an ad break, but then we'll be back. But FYI, I'm not really a fan of ads. Obviously I'm not making Bezos bucks. Well, I'm not making ad bucks from Bezos here, but it keeps pre-rolls away, and I do like that. Oops, I missed. So yep, I know, Orbum, I know. It's hard to stay through ads, like even when I'm on people's stream, right? All right, ads about to start. But yeah, it's hard, you know. But if you come back, hey, if you come back in like 3 minutes after the ad ends, no pre-rolls. Oh, interesting. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that's an easy fix though. Twitch sometimes has cool ads, yeah. It does sometimes. That's easy enough. I think here I'm setting anchor to null by default, and I probably shouldn't do that right here. The reason I do it is because this function is used for multiple things, right? It's used for 2D or 3D labels, which works pretty well, but yeah, it does result in this. So you once downloaded an ad from Twitch? Interesting. All right, it's ad break time, 3 minutes. Good timing for my game to crash. I mean, it didn't really crash. It just didn't do a label. So let's see if we can get it going again. All right. Here we go. Okay, I see what was happening. So what was happening there was okay. Actually, let's fix that. That's an easy fix. I have a property that essentially tells me whether I want to use or show a status display or not. And I turned it off. I turned it off because I was doing some debugging, but I probably need to turn it back on. So I'll hold off on ads to fix it. Do people find fixing bugs interesting? Let me know. I actually don't know. Like coding and functional development's fun, but like bug fixes? Never mind, I'm like way out of shot. Oh. All right, let's see. Where is this bug? Here, I'm gonna throw up the ad break banner, and then people will know. Hold up. Ad break. Beautiful. Oh shoot, you know what I missed? I missed the Orbum logo when he gets back, if he gets back. There we go. We'll see. All right, and pre-rolls are off. No pre-rolls, which is fantastic. So big fan of no pre-rolls. Let's see, where is that? I guess it would be in damage. So in damage, let's see. It's when I trigger a label on status displays. Display effect. That's what it is. So, where do I trigger labels? I guess here. If apply status and display effect. Very nice. Very nice vapor cap. Yeah, I've got the Alegu Neptune Pro 3 also. Yeah, big fan. The A1 looks really good though, so I'm not sure, you know, which is better. They're probably both similar here. All right, cool. Is that the only place I apply effects? Probably not. That's probably the only ones I want to turn off with display effect. Let me think. No, there is one more place. I'll try it. There's one more place where essentially I want to, if I'm attacking somebody, there's some statuses I don't really want to show because they're kind of behind the scenes. But man, Indy, I really like the Alegu Neptune Pro 3. Like, I mean, I've used it for a lot of things, and a lot of toys. I have a 2 small children. I use it for a lot of toys. I've used it for some Professional. The streamer I know is working on some speedruns, so I built this drawer thing, and it's pretty high quality. It's not too bad. Oh, I already have and display effect on hit, so then I need to add it to. Oh, look, it's there. Okay, I think that does it. FL Sun T1 Pro. I'll have to check it out. How expensive is that though, Orbum? Are the ads over? We're all like entry level. Orbum's got a printer shop set up selling thousands of dollars in merchandise on Amazon. We gotta catch up. Less than 500. Okay, it's not terrible. Not too bad. All right. So yeah, this is what this looks like now to attack, which I think looks pretty good. And then the way the tens of thousands. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. The way that that function will work, like the block function, is when they're attacking like this, I would hit a button like X there or B, right? And it would, if they hit the same button as me, I would parry it, if that makes sense. I may only let you do it if you're like facing the same direction, because it'd be hard to parry from behind, right? But I'm kind of thinking I'll do something like that. And then obviously these little labels, I need to move them. I set them there because I wanted to put them in the middle of the screen. They were in 3D space and I converted them to 2D space, but I need to move them. But that should be actually pretty easy. That would be good to do right now. Tens of thousands of doll hairs. Are you producing dolls on Amazon as well? And so you have to buy tens of thousands of doll hairs? Sorry, that's dumb. That's stupid. Okay, so what function is that in? That is in my attacking function. Oh, stupid joke. My bad. Okay. Hey, I did rewrite like most of my code as well. I think some of it is pretty good now. It took a lot of work, but like, check this function out. This is casting magic. Everything is commented. Everything is nice. It's pretty. It's coded for intent, so like you could read it. It's pretty good. If you look at like my old code. Oh, actually, this one's not too terrible either, but it's like a big function. We'll check out my camera code. Camera, absolute mess. Man, I need to make a selection. I checked my email Orbum, right? And I looked everywhere. I could not find that email. So either I was tired and put a bad email on your winner thing, or there's another like Cody floating around who is missing their merch. So I'm gonna have to follow up with you and see where that got sent. The books are really good. I'm just getting started on the second one, but yeah, into year in for a treat. If you haven't read that yet, it was the seashell. Okay, the music one. Yeah, I don't know why I'll send you another one. I don't know why I didn't send. Maybe it's stuck in junk. It actually could be. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. It's probably stuck in junk, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Back to attacking here. All right, so that's it. These right here, instead of doing random numbers, which was my original plan, was kind of like make it bounce around. It's not a Gmail based. Oh, yours isn't a Gmail based email. Yeah, it's probably what's going on. All right, the quick and easy way to do this, I got to think about like which side everything's on. I think like perfect hit, I want in the middle, right? Like perfect hit, put exactly in the middle. Just like that. Right? I think that makes sense. Actually, let's do this. Let's create a dictionary that is label positions. And I'm going to have perfect. And I'm going to have Another dictionary. Actually, I can just do a vector 2, huh? Vector 2. And it's going to be, we'll say like, let's see, so perfect. I'll do 0, 0. This is the way to go. Miss. I will probably do also in the middle. Does that make sense? Just told me to tell her yes. Well, say yes. Just say it. It's probably fine. Let's see. What else do I got? I got critical. For now, I'll just put zeros. Critical. And then I have... What else do I have? No stamina. And then I have... repeat action. How's your game coming along, Vaporcat? You still around? I saw early things, but I haven't seen it in a while. It's been a long while, actually. Oh, perfect, I have twice. Critical, no stamina. Late. Okay, so late. Oh, late and early. Okay, that makes sense. So I don't actually have a miss. I have like a late and early. Late. Let's see. We'll do critical here. Critical. Late. Early. No stamina. And what I should do too is create a variable. I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a dictionary here. Another dictionary, like a inception dictionary. Nested dictionary here. That's basically going to say position, label position. Label position. That. And then I'll have label. And for now, I'm just going to have this, but I'll actually fill it out later. Okay. So let's see. Okay. All right. Sweet. Okay. So there's that, and then I gotta pick what I want these to be. I guess I'm gonna make perfect. I probably just actually want the top. These are XY coordinates. Let's start with like 20. Well, I know those are 60 high. Okay, I'm picturing my box, like my hit box, right? I know that the middle one's 100 high, so I need to go 50 up plus 60, so 130. I think that works. 130. We'll do critical. Let's see, late should be 130 on the right. Early 130 on the left. Critical should also be 130 top, maybe. No stamina, maybe like the bottom 130. Repeat action, bottom 130. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. So label position. Hey, tell you what, I probably need to say enum labels. And we'll say labels dot. Oh, I don't have to do labels dot. It's the perfect, critical, late, early, early, early. Oh my goodness. No stamina. And repeat action. And then down here, a new mesh Wi-Fi system. Nice. Very cool. So you streaming no cable this time? I'm actually streaming wirelessly. My so I have my MacBook, right, and then I have my PC that I'm actually doing the coding on. And I'm streaming wirelessly. I have my PC and my work computer all wired in. But my MacBook doesn't have an Ethernet port, and I have not bought a dongle. Like, I mean, I have a dongle. I haven't bought a dongle that has Ethernet on it, which was a mistake. I should have gone hardlined. I also have gigabit fiber, but Cox is a mess, man. I have had such bad luck with them just going out all the time. I'm so tired of Cox, but it's fine. They've done a ton of work this week. I'm hoping that makes it better, but we'll see. Ugh. Yeah, it's no fun at all, man. I don't like the cold weather really at all. Not a big fan. Let's see. Ooh, labels. Oops. They don't care at all. It's so bad. I've called. I've had them come out so many times, and nothing. They have not been able to help. Yeah, definitely dress warm. 20-minute walk in the single digits does not sound fun. So hopefully it's not too bad. Repeat action. Cool. All right, this is set up now. All right, so back down here. I guess I could just click here. All right, so perfect. And let's see, what I'll say is variable perfect vector. I have to turn this into a vector 3D. So they finally ran one-to-one fiber down. Nice, I bet. That's really nice. My options are, I mean, I have like Cox, AT&T, but AT&T doesn't have fiber. I think Cox are the only ones with fiber, so. That's really nice though. How's your game coming along, Papercat? You making good progress? Label positions, which really needs a better name, but that's okay. Labels dot perfect. Label position, is that what it is? I wish I autofilled that, but I don't think it does when you have nested. Yeah, label position dot x, the perfect vector, vector 3 comma dot y comma 0. Something like this. It's not too bad. And then I would do perfect vector here. I'll just say label vector. That way I can use the same variable name. I get it. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Well, that's cool too. What's your what web app are you working on? It's this time instead of labels perfect, it's gonna be label critical. But yeah, I get it. It is really hard, like as things are going along, just to find time to do it, right? I try to do it like try to code every couple times a week. But like finding time to do that, and then if you're streaming, that's kind of why I stepped back a little bit from streaming. It was just, it's like hard to find time and like have energy to do it. So I get it. Ah, very nice. Oh, you and Orbum are competitors. Uh-oh. Orbum, you're gonna have to have some stiff competition here. No, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Well, hopefully that helps and they're able to make some big bucks. You gotta sell on Amazon. Orbum sells on Amazon now. You have to ask him about it. I don't know how hard it was or if it was good. But it's pretty cool. Orbum, yeah. Take over the local. Go start a grassroots campaign to take over wherever. That's pretty good, and then I just have to do this. Man, the better way to do this, shoot. The better way to do this is to say variable label target. Oh, you're not live on Amazon yet? Dang it, LegalZoom. Were they using AI lawyers? They messed everything up. So that's what I need to do. And then I would say label target. That's a better way to do this. And then this variable can literally be the same for everybody. I know it's like repeated code, but shoot, it is. I definitely don't need to repeat the code. It's fine for now. Is it? All right, man. Have fun. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Yeah, I get it. It's hard to do that sort of thing on Amazon. Is there an easy way to like input customizations? Like if you want to have customized, or do you have to do like Etsy or something for that? Okay, let's do this the smart way. I just need a function that's display label. That's already one. Function that's trigger label, and I'm gonna intake a label, labels. Cool. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's pretty cool. That is cool that you can do that. Yeah, that's way awesome. And then I saw your like printer workflow, and that was pretty sweet too. You're showing me like on your actual like your slicer, you could customize stuff. That's pretty slick. All right, all right. So then on this should be not perfect like this. It should be variable label text equals this, but instead of label positions, it's just gonna be label. And then I can do label text. I can make that a string. All right, this is getting better. It's make that a vector 3. All right, man. Very cool. Well, I'm excited to see more. I need to pop in. I haven't seen it in a while, but let me turn off my Chronicles of Orbum now. But good to see you, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for popping in. Alrighty. Appreciate it. Thanks. Cool. This looks like a pretty decent function. I do have to populate the label up here. I think it's perfect. Critical hit late with no exclamation point. Early with no exclamation point. No stamina and repeat action. That's what I think it is. I'll go confirm. Critical hit, early, late, no stamina, repeat action. Perfect. All right, so then there's this, and then what I can do is I can say trigger label for label target. Can I do that? Yeah. That should be good. So now all I have to do is copy this into here. And the reason I have all these functions is because I have, you know, I don't really have to have them. I could do this in a much smarter way. I could have the signal send this part directly to this and skip this altogether. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Where do I send it? All these, I like, I have other things going on, like animations and stuff for each one, so I probably will keep them. Because I may want to drive different things depending on what you do. Okay, I'll keep them for now. But I probably want to rewrite this at some point, because it's definitely not perfect. Critical, early, but it's not bad. I typically like rewrite and refactor my code as I go. There's times when, you know, I'll get into a thing where I'm like, hey, yeah, this function is just broken. What I do is I optimize when I need to. Otherwise, I just make what works. There's sometimes when I'll have bugs that I can't solve, so I'll refactor the code just to try to get it. Not often. Most of the times I can resolve bugs with the code base I have, so it's working. It's not perfect, but it's definitely working. So, all right. So let's see. All right. So let's see. What I'm gonna do now is test it. Is there anything I have to do before I test it? This looks pretty good to me. I rewrote a lot of code, so I'm gonna go ahead and exit just in case something weird's going on. In the meantime, while that loads here, I will post, see if these links work. Welcome back, Indy. Welcome back. I need to set up a bot that'll automatically post those for me. Let's see, what were you doing? I think you told me. No, last I heard from you, you were walking 20 minutes in the snow. But welcome back. All right. Very good. Man, I had someone on Reddit today. They were going after trying to keep me from using Steam Input API. Like, there was this whole argument. You're streaming. I'm streaming under music. Shoot, man. Why do I do that? Hold up. Indy. Like 90% of your role. Sorry for the the camera. Oh my gosh, my monitor. Because I've got this giant stand here, so my monitor is now like underneath the camera. You guys can check out here. Okay, dude. All right. Software and game development. Holy smokes. You were first in here, Indy. As first in here, I'm going to put on a thing. Your role, if you're first, is 100% tell me if I'm streaming under music. I don't even know why it does it. Like, I reset it to the software and game development every time. I haven't streamed music in months. But it's all right. I wonder why. It's probably a setting in OBS, I guess. But no, because I switched from Twitch to Restream today. So who knows? Who knows? Something weird. It's stupid and weird, but it's fine. All right, let's see if these labels look any decent at all. I have a feeling they're not going to. I have a feeling they're not going to work. What's my Reddit user? MC Shell Music. I posted to, yeah. So like there was like a thread, and I was like, hey guys, it's really not bad. I don't think you understand what the guy's saying. And then like someone else was like, no, this is awful, and here's why. And I was like, okay. And then I started getting downvoted, and then it might be MC Shell Studio or something. Anyway, and then the guy was like, after that, the guy was like, or I guess after that, I posted two posts. I posted one in the Godot forum and one in the game dev. And I was like, hey, what do you guys think of Steam Input API? Like, people don't like it, or people are talking bad about it. And like all the comments were like, yeah, don't use it. It's terrible. Like, and I had a video. The video was this, right? This is how easy it is to go edit the controller. Like, it's not challenging, but everyone's like, it's so convoluted and so unintuitive. And I was like, really, is it? Because I can clearly modify this. Oh shoot, what is this? This is in free roam. I can clearly modify this, and it's fine. But it's fine. So anyway, we had this whole thing where I posted a video of me doing that, and I was like, hey, it really isn't that hard. And then everyone else, like, I don't think anyone watched the video who was like arguing. One guy had a good idea, and that idea was essentially on that screen I just went to, have a picture of the controller and say like, hey, here is the current layout. If you want to change the layout, like, you can click this button, it'll take you to go change the layout. But yeah, they overreacted. I don't know what people have against Steam Input API. It's really not that deep. Let's see. All right, here we go. Moment of truth with these labels. It worked. I mean, it didn't work really. I mean, it's ugly, but it showed up. Is that right? Is the question. I didn't see damage labels. I didn't change, so they should be fine. Did they show up? Okay, critical hit. Let's see if I'm late or early. Early did show up, and late showed up, but they're like right in the middle. So, and obviously the text is tiny. I'll fix that. Okay, but at least they worked, so the code is there. I just have the wrong values for the offset, I'm thinking. So let's see if I can fix the offset. Repeat action late. Okay, perfect. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. So let me look at what I have for the offsets. Am I even triggering the offsets? Trigger label. Yes, I am. Sending a vector 3 here, which is good. And that vector 3 is composed of... Hey, Loki Trickster, good to see ya. Hope you're having a good Friday evening. Hope all is going well. I haven't touched base on your current project yet. I need to come check it out. Are you still working the virtual pet? I know you were making really good progress, but I know you were also working a bunch of game jams. So I'm not sure where you're at now. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good one. Okay. So I do have label position here. I would think that would be noticeable. Let's check. Working on Aeon from MMO into a... Oh, sweet. No, that's cool. The card game, honestly, I really like all the card game dev. Like, what people are doing with card games is really cool. You guys still got to finish the virtual pet thing? Yeah. No, it was coming along pretty good. But yeah, I really like the card game dev. I think it offers a lot of freedom, and I think it has like a focus on programming, which is pretty cool. So I think that's a good avenue for a lot of people to work on games. I think if I wasn't interested in like doing an RPG like this, I think I would do a card game. I think they're cool. You can do some really cool mechanics. You can have every card be unique, and you can do some unique like architectures and structures too, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check it out and see how things are going. What is my? I think what's happening is I'm not actually triggering a label. Let's check. So populate label. This is the 2D. Am I not offsetting by? Yeah, I'm just not offsetting by the thing. I have label position. Okay, that's fine. So label position, and it's going to change it a little bit. And then what I can do is I can do label position plus equals label position like that. That should do it. So what that's going to do is essentially going to take the label position that I pass into this function, and it's going to add it to the existing label position, which gets centered. I wasn't doing that prior, so this should work. Let's check. Let's find out how we're doing here. And perfect is at the bottom. So X and Y are probably backwards. Critical hit is on top of it, so I probably have to offset that a little bit. But not bad. So I do need to flip them. But pretty good overall. Now let's see like some misses and stuff. Because I think I either want perfect in the center. I will definitely change the font. Like the font is bad, obviously. Okay, so repeat action. Yeah, I need to flip them, which is easy to do. And I need to move them a little bit further. Let's do that. So like 150 maybe? Maybe even like 200. And they all need to shift a little bit to the left. So one thing I noticed is, actually I can probably center things. Okay, here's what I can do for this. What I can do is, I'm gonna on the fly, I'm gonna attack, trigger a label, and on the fly edit it. See if I can do this. I've got to be fast because they disappear kind of quickly. I'm just gonna check if I can. All right, so let's see. So that label there, horizontal alignment center. Did that do it? No. I mean, maybe. It was hard to tell. I think it worked. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add just this label dot horizontal alignment equals center. I think that will work. I think so. That should center the yeah. I could easily test it. I mean, I've got labels for specifically to test that are spawned. Where's the fun in that? It's a whole lot more fun to do that here. Oh, you looked at the whole thread and some stuff? All right, later, Orbum. Or later, Indy. Glad you checked out the thread. All right, let's see. Center. And then I'm going to set where is my shoot here? I was looking for anchor, which is in layout. Anchor center. Later, Indy. Catch you soon. Okay, so yes, that is centered now. So yes, that works. All right, so that'll be centered, and then what I have to do now is go back to attacking. Go back here. I'm gonna change these to like 180. Ah, shoot, I gotta reset the... Ooh. I'm gonna have to reset the stream though. Or not the stream, the game. That's alright. That is okay. Flip all of these. Cool. Let's try again. I think that'll be good. I think that'll work. I think it's going to look decent. I need a new font. So I need a font for all my labels, but that's all of my labels, and I want to apply them all equally. So I will wait on that. I need to like have a font made, I think. I might I might reach out to the community or something, have a font made. To the community, find somebody, some artist. Have some custom assets made. I think it would be worth it. All right, here we go. Oh, let me grab a sword. Walk through these tutorials. I need to set it up so it saves that I did the tutorials. That'll be easy too. That'll be a pretty easy function. I haven't done it yet because it's more of like a playtest build, and so if someone does something, I want them to be able to see the tutorial and get feedback on it. If you're interested in playing this, it is available for playtest on Steam. Search Chronicles of Virtue, or I can post the... I think I posted the link a little bit ago. Let me know if you need it though. Oh shoot, my controller came unplugged. But yeah, check it out. I could really use all the feedback you can give me. It's super helpful. People have given me such good feedback. It's been super useful. All right, now let's see what this looks like. Critical at the top like that. Cool, not bad. Very good. Obviously the font's bad, and it's still not centered. I don't know why it's not centered, but it's fine. Okay, let's see if I'm late. Oh, that was early. So early and late are flipped, because I think early should be on the left. So early and late, not too big of a deal. But yeah, these are flipped. They were right before. It won't update, so they're still going to be flipped because it's in my declarations. So, you know, that's all right, though. Okay, so late. Critical. Late. Good deal. Hey, appreciate it, Ace. Good to see you. Hope things are going well. Yeah, I do like how it's coming along. It's definitely getting there. It's coming along. I think it's starting to look better. It's starting to feel a whole lot better to play. There are definitely like quirks, right? Like I'm trying to get things moving a little faster and get some of the little bugs worked out so it's a little bit smoother, but it's definitely coming along. Man, I get it, man. Yeah, are you just starting your new semester, I guess, probably, huh? So it's probably, sounds like it's probably not going to get too much lighter, but I do feel like, yeah, the end of the semester, going in through to December, even the beginning of the semester as you're kind of getting spun up on your new courses, it just gets so busy. I definitely remember that. Definitely a lot. 4th year, 2nd semester. Yeah, so you are on coast. I had such bad senioritis. I was actually working probably 30 hours a week at Boeing when I was a senior. So I get it. It was so hard to stay engaged with classes. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And then, you know, almost over. I do miss it sometimes. I mean, college was a lot of fun. Like, it was a lot of work, obviously, but it was a lot of fun. I do feel like I had a lot of time for projects and things, which is pretty cool. I don't think I slept, which is good, I guess. I don't know if I sleep now, but yeah, there's times I definitely miss college, and there's times I don't miss college. Man, yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely coming along. Even in the last couple months, I think I've been a little more focused on getting things like look good and feel good, right? Combat's pretty unique. Yeah, a lot of you have these quick time events, right? A lot of focus on magic and the element map in the top right. So essentially what that element map looks like is a as you cast spells, like she's gonna cast a spell and you'll see it. Let's see what she casts. I think she's casting ice. I'll cast the spell with her too. We'll cast light. So yeah, you can see here when she casts a spell. It's actually going to give you a tutorial because this is my first spell of the match. Resist is wrong. So yeah, so essentially it's going to push the target away, right? And the closer the target is to one of these symbols, the stronger that spell is. So I cast a light spell, so it's going to push it towards dark. And now dark spells are a little bit stronger. And then on top of that, yeah, you have the quick time events, which are actually inspired by Legends of Dragoon. If you've ever played Legends of Dragoon. But yeah, I really like combat. And then I'm gonna introduce a blocking mechanic here, where if I hit X there, and then she also hits X, you would parry, which I think is pretty fun. I think it's a lot more engaging combat, right? Like I think a lot of tactical RPGs suffer from is you get into the situation where it's like you're controlling the characters, but you're not playing the characters, if that makes sense. So instead of like actually fighting as the characters, you're like, hey, go do this, go do that, go do this. That's where I think like these quick time events help, because it makes it feel like you're actually commanding them or actually like part of it. Just a little bit, feels a little bit more immersive. I also need to do some camera angles and stuff. I think I could make this look really cool with some camera angles, and like obviously this camera angle is not doing these animations any justice, but it is a lot of fun to try to do this. And there are some frame perfect hits you have to try to do, so it's you know, it's always a challenge. A little graphical glitch. She's gonna jump underground and attack me from underneath. I need to figure out how I want to do that whenever there's an angle there. Probably not like that. Alright, let's see. So right now, fire spells are stronger. So I'll probably cast a fire spell. She's immune to fire. But I can cast a fire spell on her and deal some damage, and then he can come over here and attack her. But yeah, it really is. It's coming along. It's a lot of fun now. I do need to get like these labels and things cleaned up, and that will be helpful. So yeah, these are looking good. They're not centered, which I'm not sure why. I'll have to mess with that and kind of look at it and capture them. But for now, I think they're fine. A lot of what I do when I'm developing too is get things like 85% done, right? Like, is it perfect? No, but it's close. And I think it gets the concept out there and helps things to just move along a lot faster. And then I can clean them up, tighten things up, make things a little smoother. And I think that's a good way to do it. Let's see. So I think the next one I develop probably will be blocking. I need to do blocking. So the game logo, I put together using a bunch of different assets. I actually am reaching out to artists to try to have a new one developed. I do like the game logo, but I think it's kind of like thrown together. So thanks. I'm glad you think it looks good. I'm gonna have like an actual artist, I think, put some time into it. I do think it's decent, but definitely needs that, like, after staring at it a while, like it needs some professional help. So I think I'm gonna commission somebody to do it, but I don't think I'll change the design, right? Like, I really like the design. There's just some things that need cleaned up, because like the art style, it's a lot of stuff that's like clipped together, so need some help. Exactly, yeah. I think it's a good reference. I think it's decent. It looks good, and it's fine right now, like on the website, while I'm trying to gather some stuff. But I do want to reach out. I'll probably reach out on Fiverr. I think I've had some good luck on Fiverr getting some stuff done, so I'll probably continue to do that. It's definitely on my priority list. And there we go. That's kind of what a round looks like. Dude, Fiverr's so good for this sort of stuff. Uh-oh. The only problem with that is it didn't trigger... Interesting. It reset, but it didn't trigger my... I have a screen that should pop up that tells me I won. And it did not trigger. Let's look at the errors here. Free roam exit. Okay, no, those are... that's fine. Interesting. I don't really see any errors that would prevent it from showing up. So here's what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is probably when I enter free roam. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in, Ace. Good to see you. I'll catch you soon. Hopefully to catch you real soon. So let me see. Why wouldn't that trigger? I literally ran this earlier today and it triggered. So it's in character status. It's in this trigger win. What should have happened is, I think, the global progressive wave signal, or is it the victory achieved signal? Let me see. So victory achieved, so it should have gone to victory screen. Has no inputs. Oh, that does nothing. Okay. Oh, it show loot does. So, all right. So that's not where it's doing it. So it does it when it generates. I think I know what's happening. I think this here, with all this here, needs to go here. Oh, shoot, I don't even need that. Okay. I think that makes sense. Oh, not ally. Do I have to... Let me go to that function. I actually don't think I need a... I don't think I need that. I think the only reason I use ally is because I grab their inventory, but I'm only going to have one inventory. Let's see. Generate weapon. Character. Do I use it? I do use character. Do I have character defined? Do I have my inventory defined? I don't have... Oh my goodness. I don't have inventory defined. Okay, so that would be why I use character. But I do have inventory. Maybe instead I won't be convoluted and I'll just pass in inventory. That makes way more sense. Okay. And then, so set new weapon random stats. Set new weapon random stats. I won't do character, I'll do inventory. Okay. Shoot. I forgot. I use luck. Okay. What if I total up everybody's luck stat? Shoot. Okay, hold up. That makes sense then. I can grab their inventory that way. Then I need to define who I'm going to use. I could just use the last person. I could tally up their luck and pass the luck, but I probably don't want to do that. Probably whoever gets the last hit. How can I do that? I could pass in the active player to this every time, and then whoever the active player is. That's not bad. So then whoever has the last hit would use their luck. That's kind of annoying though, right? How would you do this like an RPG? If I was playing, because this will be an RPG, right? I don't want to make a bunch of special code if I don't have to. So if I was going to fight, I fought, and I generated weapons, whose luck would I use? Maybe every character would get something. No. I could. If every character got something, you would get probably overloaded with things to buy, but at the same time, I could specialize it based on their weapon, which isn't a bad thing. Then I wouldn't have to pass. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay. So, what I could do then is, for this, generate a reward. For now, let's just do a random weapon. But what I will do is I'll add a comment here that says, generate weapon based on weapon ally is holding. So this is going to generate a lot of weapons. I might make it a chance to generate a weapon, right? Like maybe it doesn't have to generate a weapon for everybody every round, but maybe there's a chance. I think that's not bad. Okay, let's give that a go. I'll see what that feels like. I don't know if it'll be fun to like generate, like here I'm going to generate 5 or 4 weapons every time I win a round, which might be okay. It might be fun because you get more weapons, you get to try different weapons, which is cool. I think the negative on it, of course, is like then your inventory ends up really full. But if I only generate weapons based on what the weapon person's holding, then that's okay because the inventory you can sort by weapon type, right? So then it's not so bad. All right, let's go check this out. So essentially that's what my controller unplugged again. Sorry. I'm not using the best cord. It's got a bend in it. Works like 99% of the time. just not now. All right, cool. All right, so the inventory then looks like this. So I can walk through here, and if I generate a weapon based on what weapon the person's holding, that's pretty cool. Then you can generate some cool weapons, and you can like target, like, maybe I want a cool axe, right? So maybe I'm gonna go ahead and use an axe instead. Okay, I like that a lot. Let's see what it looks like to generate 5, because there might be some glitches, because this was definitely intended to generate 1 weapon. So I don't know if there's some global variables. There shouldn't be. It should be pretty linear, like how I generate a weapon. But sometimes, past me did some janky things. I'm getting better. At coding, but yeah, there were definitely some duct tape in there. So let's just test it out with this simple change. And then after this, I'll update it to check the weapon of the user. And then based on that check, it will generate a new thing. I'm going to try to be pretty efficient here. We use water here. Let's see how few actions I can take. All right, so I'm going to use water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge my water. So there's a spell I have called Rain Dance. What Rain Dance does, it will make it rain, which puts more water in the atmosphere. And since there's more water in the atmosphere, it will cause the water spells to do more damage. So that's what I'm going to do, is Rain Dance twice. And that should make my water spell do a lot of damage. Here we go. Let's see how much damage I can do. Shoot. Unfortunately, I have a pretty strong weapon, so I only got 2 Rain Dances, but I'll get 4 here. You can see up on the top right, that target map. The goal is to push that right. I'm trying to push it right further towards the water spells, so that water spells do more damage. That's the goal. All right. I dealt a bunch of Rain Dance marks. And now water is very, very strong. So let's see how much damage this does. Nice. At least took 1 person out. Not too bad, not too bad. And then he's going to be charged with water, so he'll do more. And then she's going to be able to get hit with a, essentially a after effect. Oh, the camera's really bad there. Interesting. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh shoot, she's getting a lot of hits. Alright, so now he should do a lot of damage here. He can probably take her out. Yes. Boom. I got a frame perfect hit too. So that's a plus. Alright, now for her, let me see how much life she has. She has 78. I'll just hit her till she dies. Very good. Nice. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, and then this, I'm about to win. She should kill him, or kill her. And then that'll tell me how many weapons I get here. Cool. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I got Stick of Power. It said 1. But let me see how many I actually got. I have a feeling I got more than 1. Interesting. I think it glitched. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so it actually glitched and didn't put any in my inventory. Let's see if we can hunt down why. So let's see. If I scroll up here, it should tell me. Okay, so it should add. Oh, it reset my inventory. Why did it reset my inventory? Maybe it didn't. Okay, so let's look up here. Wand of Power. That was the earlier one I got. Oh, you can't really see behind my head, huh? Let's see, I'll just do this. Let's see, scroll down. Lots of data. Very cool, okay. Oh, we're not quite there yet. I just had like this big thing flash my screen, but I have no idea what it was. What was it? Huh, weird. Oh well. Strange. It's okay. It might have been an ad notification. We'll see. If we get ads in a few minutes, that's what happened. I do need to run ads here before too long so I can keep pre-rolls off. So FYI, I will be having ads in the next 3 minutes. Okay, so let's see. So resetting camera. Ooh, enemy equipped a really strong weapon, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what I got. What I'm guessing is they all save to the same. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, so I got an ad break now. Yeah. Basically, okay, we're gonna pause for ad breaks. We'll hang out. If you don't have ads, congratulations, and we can chat. You can ask questions, whatever. But I'll hold for the people with ads. Hope y'all are having a good Friday night. This has been pretty good. I think I've got my settings nailed down on my MacBook much better. I need a haircut, but other than that, I've got my settings on my MacBook a whole lot better. I've been having streaming issues. It's been like I got a new MacBook Air with the M3 processor, and it's been getting hot. So it's running 80 right now. I got a like a laptop stand that has fans on the bottom of it, and I think that's working. It's thermal throttling on these MacBooks is crazy. I did not anticipate that they were going to thermal throttle as much as they do. I mean, it's not bad, you know. They work. I like how they look. I like they feel nice. But I don't know. It's my first Mac. I feel like for what I paid for it, right, I could have gotten a pretty nice, a nice desktop. But it's good. I can bring it with me places, which is good. But yeah, not too bad. But yeah, last couple streams has been so choppy. I did go in, I watched a video on like what settings to use for a Mac, and it's very different than PC apparently. So hopefully that makes it better, but yeah, not sure. Actually, that's all right. Let's say I may go grab a water while ads are going, but there's like a minute left, and who needs water? I'll get water after the stream. I'm probably only going to stream for another hour maybe at the most. So probably not too much longer. Very cool. I'm actually seeing I might be able to afford, let's see, I'm only using 1.1 megabytes upload. I have like 60. So I probably could stream in much higher quality, but I think I'm hardware limited. I'll try it next time. Next time I might try a higher bitrate. See what happens, you know? I would need to try a higher resolution as well. So it's probably hard to see some of this text. In fact, there we go. That's probably better. All right, we're just finishing up these ads. Welcome back, people. Hopefully you had a good ad break. All right. Hope the ads weren't too bad. Hope you got some interesting ones. Welcome back, everybody. I think this one's pretty easy. I think all I have to do is wait for the next frame. I think what's happening is these are on top of each other and they're triggering a new weapon, but I think the UIDs are just saving over each other and it's canceling each other out. So I think if I wait until next frame for every single one of these rewards, I think it'll go better. They're not going to queue like the victory screen, so the victory screen is still only going to show one thing, but you know, that's all right. All right, let's see how this goes. Very good. Okay. I did get a new wand, so I'll probably go ahead and equip the new wand on her. The Wand of Power. It has some damage to it. Wow. Not too bad. Interesting. Alright. Very good. Wave 2. Also on my list, I need to update this to show all the enemies. Because obviously you're not just facing one person, but it's fun. And they all have random weapons based on your inventory. So whatever weapons I unlock, they also unlock. Which is interesting because some of the weapons I have, even if I haven't bought it yet. So some of the weapons now there are like level capped. So ideally they probably don't have like those top tier weapons you saw at the bottom of my inventory, but you know, it doesn't take long before they can. So I think I need to be pretty precise here. That was not strategic. But it's fine. I think I'm fine. I'll probably do the same thing. That combo is pretty sick. It deals a lot of damage. Okay, well, I gotta scoot over. So this combo right here, it's my water combo. Deal a bunch of water damage. Ooh, the only problem, shoot. Okay, so here's the problem. She's immune to water, but you know, it's probably all right. Probably not that big of a deal. All right, and then I will use Rain Dance on her. Okay, and this cross goes like this, so what I can do is, let's use Rain Dance on her. I will probably kill her, if I had to guess. All right, let's do this. All right, yeah, I dealt a bunch of damage there. Very good. Nice, not too bad. So then I should use my water spell, and it should deal a bunch of damage. Also, if they have those little water mark on them like that, it'll deal a lot more. Okay, 999, so almost. And then yeah, of course the water one resisted it, which I expected. So, but yeah, not too bad. We'll check this out. Hopefully this all works. I think it should. I think the problem is that it was not... Holy smokes. Uh-oh. Yeah, she just dealt a ton of damage. So she had that which wand did she have? Does she have the same one? Oh, this is bad. Okay, no, she does not. She has a regular wand. Yeah, that's kind of scary. She just dealt a bunch of damage. So let me see. I can use ice or tornado. I'll probably use tornado here. Let's see. And I'll go attack her. And then the elemental map persists between rounds. So the fact that water is really strong means it'll stay strong, which is kind of nice because I can plan for that. Gotta level up. Very good. All right, let's see if this takes him out. Nice. Not too bad. All right, cool. Let's go check it out. Okay, she's gonna get up, which is good. Let's see what I got. Okay, Hatchet of Precision. What else do I have? I did get the stick of power, so it did populate. Unless it's a new one, it could be. Okay, cane of power, cane of vitality. So what I get that time? I got the cane of power, the cane of vitality, the hatchet of precision, and the stick of power. Yes, that did work. So now what I could do is I could go back and have it generate a new weapon based on the weapon you're holding. So if I'm holding a rod, for example, it could generate me a new rod. If I'm holding a sword or a halberd, it could generate me a new halberd. Sword generate a new sword, and so on. I think that would be good. That would probably be helpful. Let's do that. All right. So this is going to be pretty easy, I think. What I have to do is I need to go to the weapon generation thing here. I should have a enumeration that outlines all of them in the right order, which is this. So I just have to get your weapon type from the character, which is character.weapon type, and then run it on this to get the number. Is it dot find? I think it's dot find. No. Let's see. Anyway, I don't think it's that hard. I think what I need to do is go back here, var, and I would say weapon equals character or ally dot weapon, so assigned weapon type. Good. And I can make that variable weapon type. And then I would say weapon enumeration equals equipment dot weapon type of weapon type. Does that return? I think that returns that. So then here what I would do is I'd say weapon enumeration. I think that does it. Let me go double check on enums. But I think that's what you do. And export enum. Is there no just enum? I mean, I know there's an enum class. I guess this is fine. So cool. GD script enum. Okay. Export enum. Export character name, okay. Not exactly what I'm trying to do here. A constant from the variant. Typed arrays. Okay, I think that does work. 'Cause I think I don't think that's telling me anything though. Property hint enum. Hints that an int or string property is enumerated value. Okay. I guess I could just try it, right? Like, what's if it's not right, it's just not gonna work. I'm trying to remember. Like for a dictionary, this is correct, but I don't think it's right for this, or even because this is basically no different than an array. Let's check in an array to see if I can do that. I might have to do a dot find. Can I do a dot find on an enum? Dot type dot find key. Cool. I think that's right. Yeah. Cool. Man. Can I just search enum on here? Yeah, I don't know why they don't have hints for enums in the dictionary, but that's all right. That is okay. Something like this should work. So I find the key based on this. What type is weapon? It's an enum. Yeah, so it's an enum, and what I'm trying to do. Oh, I'm sorry. Weapon type should be a. I mean, it should be the same thing. It's going to be just an int, I guess. What I'm trying to do is convert the. I'm trying to convert this weapon type. This right here is just a string. So this is a string. And what I'm trying to do is convert this into an enumeration here. But let's see how it's being inferred. So I can do here. I can do equipment dot weapon type. And I'm trying to remember here. I've used this in many places, but it's starting to get late. I think find keys, right? It might just be. I think that's good. We will find out. Yeah. It could be get. Let me see if get's a. So I do have get. All right, let me try get first. That sounds better to me. I didn't like find key, but I mean, it is technically the key. But get does sound good. I could also pull it. I could do dot keys and pull it as an array. And then I think once it's an array, I could use find. So, but I'd rather not have to convert it to an array. Let's just try it out. Thanks for the help there. We'll see if that works. We'll see what happens. This shouldn't take too long to win this again. I'm thinking that's right. I'm trying to remember. Like if I do the brackets, right? Because I think ultimately, like if I pull the enum, if I go pull the keys, it ends up being an array of keys. While it's an array of keys, I could do a find, and that would give me the index number. That may be what I have to do. We'll try get though. I mean, if I could do it with less text, that's better. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. All right, I'm gonna do the same strategy here. Obviously I got to balance all my spells. This strategy is a little bit broken. But hey, if it works, it works. It works for playtesting at least. All right, let's see. So I will go do sword dance here, or rain dance, whatever it is. Appreciate it, ironic. Actually, on this one, go do it up here, and that should take him out. I got a good feeling. I think this is going to be a fast round. Unless I run into some craziness. There's been some wild ones for sure, where they've had some pretty strong weapons. We'll check. They've got a lot of health this time. But yeah, this is going to deal just a stupid amount of damage. This water spell. All right, let's see. Yeah, it is. This is as hard as it can rain. Here we go. Nice. 3,311 to that one. Not bad, not bad. All right, so from there, I'll go take these two out, and then I can test and see if that .get works. It'll ping me if not, right? I could just generate... I could be just generating weapons without triggering it, but this is a lot more fun, right? So I should generate 5 new weapons after this. All right, this should deal a ton of damage. I need a better weapon for him, though. His weapon's not very good, which I'd have some money and some new weapons, so I probably could do that. All right, last one. Let's see if I can cast water and get it in time. Yep, just in time. On the left, you see that priority list? That's the move order. Let's see. What I'll do is cast... I'll probably end up just killing her with this, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I miss. Gotta level up. Nice. Oh yeah, she dealt a ton of damage there. Alright, and then I'm gonna hurt myself pretty bad. Oh yeah, I just killed myself. That's alright. That's alright. Match is over. I'll get revived here. I don't think Git worked. It did not like Git. Yeah. Unfortunately, it did not like Git. It's freaking out. Okay. Man, that triggered all sorts of other issues. Okay, maybe it was fine. I wonder what that glitch was. So, short sword of flow. So it did generate new weapons. Let's go see. What I should have generated is, it should have generated 2 swords, a polearm, and a rod. I wonder what those other glitches were. I guess spells. So I should have gotten a polearm. I did. Spear of the Duelist. Interesting. I'll go equip that. A rod. I didn't get a rod. I already had that one. Okay. And 2 short swords? No, I got 1 short sword. Interesting. So, that's weird. So, yeah, then the question, I guess, is, did Get work? I think Get probably did work. Let me see. I mean, it's possible that I missed some. Let me see what new ones I got. It's possible that in the crash there, you saw the little crash I had? It's possible that it just lost some. It should have gotten Wraps of Power. There's someone unarmed. I did get Hatchet of Fortune, so yeah, it definitely developed stuff outside of my, and yeah, Wraps of Power, okay. So definitely developed stuff or gave me stuff outside of that. I wonder, wonder why it would do that. Because I think let me check to make sure my enums are lined. Actually, I know my enums are lined up, right? Like I'm using the enum from the class that's generating the weapon. So when I generate a new weapon, let's see, weapon.new, okay. And then what it does is where's weapon type? So here's how I do it. Yeah, weapon type keys, int of weapon type. What is the int of weapon type? Oh, so it's up here. I see. Because I'm actually passing in weapon type. That makes sense. That does make sense. Weapon type dot keys gives me the name. That gives me the name of it. But I need to do the other way around, which I think Git probably does work. I just don't know why nobody had unarmed, and it definitely generated an unarmed weapon there. All right, let's go back to this real quick. So weapon type equals ally dot assigned weapon type. Let's go check them out and make sure I've got all of assigned. It's gonna crash the debug menu. I've got this weird glitch. Unarmed is 0. Yep. So unarmed is 0. Yeah, it could be something for sure. But if I get weapon type, let's do some prints. I mean, I can do this again here. Print. Actually, I've created this global dot debug. Weapon type self global dot debug weapon enumeration. That's not spelled right. Self. You think int weapon type will just return 0? It generated a lot of other things. So I think what the int weapon type does, it converts it from an enumeration to an integer, which I think works. I think you can take an int of one of the int, like if I go int of this, I think you could take it from an integer or an enumeration. I know it doesn't say it, but I'm fairly confident you can. And I've been using it. It's been fine. I guess an enumeration is no different than an integer, right? Like if I call I say, hey, print me an enumeration, which it will. We'll see it here in a second. I think this is actually going to print an integer. Because I think enumerations are no different than an integer. Except that it has a key. Debug function. Oh, yeah. So I need a string here. Because the weapon type already is an enumeration that I'm passing into it. All right, so that should at least give me that. And then what I can do, just so I don't have to do this again, I will just trigger win. I will, actually, what's the best way to do this? Best way to do this is check match complete. I will do, I think in free roam, do I have this defined as character status called out in free roam? No, that's okay. I'm just going to copy the node path here. We're going to do this the really easy way. Copy node path, and then I'm going to go to my free roam. I'm saying, hey, every time you enter free roam, get node dot trigger victory. That way I can just do that. Trigger victory, trigger win, okay. So every time I enter, it should trigger a win. That won't work though, quite like battle control slash character statistics. I probably have to do main slash battle control slash. Actually, let's do this. Get tree dot current scene dot get node. That should work. All right, let's save that. That should mean every time I go into free roam, it should generate me a new weapon. Then I can avoid the whole mess. It will probably have other glitches to it. We'll find out. But it's fine. All right, see what happens. Okay, short sword of power. So let's see what else I generated. No unarms that time. That's good. Oh, I guess I could check the debug down here. Okay. Sorry, it's generating all my titles. All right, let's see. Debug here. It's gonna be before all this mess. Dang, I should clear. Let's clear it and do it again. That seemed to work pretty well, but I don't want to go through here. So, okay. Short sort of wording. Now, don't click anything else. 3. Okay, so you can see here like polearm from character stats. Okay, so here's what happened. It's saying, hey, new weapon obtained. Good. This is good. Okay, so new weapon obtained, which is the short sword of power. That. Okay. Let's hold off for a second. Okay, so sword from character status is null. Okay, interesting. Let me go to character status here. For ally and allies, I wonder if I'm not updating my allies here. Because that shouldn't be null. Oh, no, it is pulling. No, it's pulling that node. But interestingly, the weapon type is null. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's why. I just have the wrong function. I mean, it kind of almost worked. But not really. I mean, you can still see the values. Okay, so this was sword. This was 5. So sword is 5. If I go to equipment, right? Equipment. And you can see them, I guess. Short sword of power. Yeah, we can see it work. So short sword of power for a pole arm. Or for a rod here, stick of precision, that's rod. Okay, this looks like it's working. Spear of power. is a polearm. That's correct. Short sword of warding is a sword. So that's correct. Let's just make sure it generated them correctly. So what I have? I had short sword, a couple short swords of power. I had the spear of power. Is that right? Spear of power. Okay, and that's 30026. Okay. Yes, that does look like it's working. I don't know why I didn't think it was working before. Stick of endurance. Is that right? For the rod. Rod generated stick of precision. Did that pop up? No. Interesting. So it didn't generate all of them. It didn't generate all of them, and that's probably where I was confused. So it didn't generate a stick of precision for some reason. It still counted the UID. I wonder why it didn't generate that. Actually, you know what? I do have an idea. That idea is maybe that instead of generating the weapon like every time, it might be generating. I just might need to refresh my inventory. My inventory is getting reset before I generate all this stuff. It needs reset after. That might be the whole problem. Which would make sense. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Before I do all this, let me... Do I still have... Okay, I used to have a button on here that would reset data. I don't have that button anymore. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Short sword of power. I'll probably just end up changing that to say like new items in your inventory as well. Okay, so weapon type. It says null. Dang it, I messed up. Oh, it's because they're not global variables. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. Let's put it back how it was. All right. All because they're not global variables. This is fine though. And then, but I mean, I can see what they were. So there's a sword, sword of power, stick of power, spear of power, sword of power. Which I have a bunch of those. I'm gonna gamble again and see if I get something more rare. I got like 4 commons. All right, let's try this again. All right, short sword of power again. Ugh, my luck must be really low. That's fine. I'll go up my luck. All right, so here we got short sword of power, stick of mana, spear of shadows, short sword of power. So 2 short swords of power. 2. Let's see. I got 2 short swords of power. Yeah, I've got tons of short swords of power, so that's what I imagine is going on. Okay. Stick of shadows, which is a rod. Or stick of mana. Spear of shadows, which is a polearm. Awesome. Yeah, that worked really well. Okay, so that's good. I can clear these debugs out here. They were unhelpful anyway. And then I have to go clean up my free roam script here to no longer give me new weapons every time I go into free roam. All right, sweet. Awesome. So now every time you win a match, whatever weapon you have equipped, you'll generate a weapon for that type, which is pretty cool, because now if you're like really wanting to, like you're particular to a certain weapon because you like how it plays, you can focus on that, which is great. Let me see. I'll probably go re-equip some stuff. I have a little bit. How much money do I have? I have 3,900. I do like my... Let's see what rods I have here. Some mana. I haven't really run into any mana things. Okay, I'll probably keep her, but I'm going to change my other folks' weapons. Oh, man. The clouds are going crazy. So, every time I cast a spell, the clouds go a little faster. And if I end a match with a bunch of people casting spells, it doesn't reset the sky. So what you're seeing is the clouds are going crazy because it thinks a bunch of people are casting spells. It's a little glitch. Ooh, that gives me 1 extra movement, which is kind of fun. That gives me an extra attack. That's pretty good. Oh, that increases my ice affinity. But yeah, appreciate it, Ironic. We got it. Appreciate the help there. I'm glad we were able to pull it together. That has a shadow affinity. It doesn't pop up, but it probably, or a dark affinity, probably. No, that's attack evasion. That's triggering the of shadows. I'm thinking the +1. I'm thinking the Spear of the Duelist. That was probably stupid. Was that free? It didn't. Oh, no. My money just took a minute to update. I like the extra attack, but that was stupid. That's pretty weak, to be honest. It's fine, though. Okay, so him, I can get him a new sword. Or maybe an axe. There you go. There's some luck. Hatchet of Fortune. I can get some luck. Cool. The nice thing is, too, depending on whoever's luck it is, right? Their specific luck will trigger better weapons. Yeah, the sky's going wild. That's fine, though. Yeah, I should go resolve that. The sky actually looks pretty good, usually. This is in the... So, spoilers here. In the store, I mean, this is going to be very, very beginning of the game. It's going to be something similar, but probably just with Arya. I'm not positive yet for the tutorial. And I think it will be some kind of dream sequence, because the whole point of the story is that the world's just being introduced to magic, right? And so when you first start the game, nobody's going to even know what magic is. So I think I'm going to start with the dream sequence that you can essentially be super powerful, like have a ton of spells, have some really good weapons, just so you can get a sense of how to play the game and do the tutorial using that equipment, which I think will be really helpful. Let's see if I can take those 3 out. My water spells are really strong right now. Oops. All right. So that'll be cool. In the sky, maybe I'll do something similar. I'll probably change the color of the sky to like purple or something. I think I want you to basically know it's a dream. I'm gonna go ahead and cast though. Ooh, water axe. Let's see if I can take her out. The problem is some of these people's weapons are probably pretty strong. Also. Okay, that's at least some. I should have used water. Dang it, I should have used water rain dance. It's alright. I think I can kill her. There you go. Not bad. Okay. Good deal. Alright. Whew. I gotta get rid of the resist flags here too. Alright. Dang, I didn't kill him. Oh, shoot. My cable again. I'll work on that. Dang it. I'm a little nervous. I think they're going to be pretty strong. Let's see. It depends what weapon they have. It's entirely what weapon they have. Okay, not bad. She's not too strong. I mean, she's not weak, but... Cool. Okay, good. She just got one in. All right. She's got a ton of health. This weapon's so slow. And the animations need some help. It's alright. Cool. Let's see if I can cast water again and finish them off. You know what? Let me cast... Let's not do water. Let's do tornado. Just because it's more fun. I think I'll kill her anyway. Where did I cast that? Very good. Yeah, and every weapon has their own sets of spells, own type of magic, so it's all different. It depends on your playstyle. All right. And every character obviously is going to have its own sorts of stats. Nice. So you can see there the target moved away from from air, right? And so now ice spells are gonna be pretty strong. All right, let's take them out. They're kind of running now. But she's immune to ice. Let's see if I can just deal some damage, though. I think her rod's really strong, too. Yeah, she has a really strong weapon. I got lucky with that one. All right. Then we'll check it, make sure that everything's working okay. If you're interested in playing this game, by the way, it is available on Steam for playtest. Right, so the goal of my playtest is to just see, like, hey, everything's fun. And so lots of bugs, of course, what you're seeing, but it is there. So you want to check it out. Okay, so I got a new axe. Some accuracy, not bad. I got a new sword, 2 new swords. Let's see, nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing too wild here. Let's see. And then I got a new polearm. That's pretty, I looked at that before, I guess. It's the Spear of Shadows. It's got good attack. Oh, that has good attack. And it's got good HP regen. That's probably what I'll end up using, is the Spear of Renewal once I get the money for it. I can go ahead and equip a new staff. Then that'll allow me to heal, because the staff has healing. Every weapon, so also a kind of a feature here, every character can equip 2 weapons, so you can kind of mix and match classes. So like if she wanted to equip a staff, which would probably be good, a staff and a rod, she can equip, she can do like white magic and black magic. One of the features I need to develop is where you can kind of cycle through here. And I got to update because you only see Arya's picture here, which is no fun. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to save up for a different spear here. So I'll wait there. His axe is fine. Probably play like another round. I think I'm getting good feedback here. Oh, shoot. They're level 9. What wave am I on? Oh, shoot. I'm progressing waves like... Oh... I get it. Every time I was calling victory, I was progressing waves. So this thinks I'm on wave 10. Or wave 9. That's why everybody's so strong. Interesting. All right, that's fun. All right. I'm going to push that over towards the water. So whenever if I like want water to be stronger, one of the tactics here is just cast a lightning spell, because it pushes the elemental target towards water, which makes water spells stronger. You can also use Rain Dance, of course. I don't have Rain Dance with him anymore. Shoot. Very good. Let's see if I can go take them out. Let's go ahead and use my lightning. I'll use haste, actually. Haste is going to make me a little bit faster. It's going to increase my speed, and it actually increases the number of hits I get, which means I can do a lot more damage. So now I have haste. All right, let's see how much damage I do. Oh, not a ton. I mean, not bad, but... Ooh, okay. This keeps popping up. So, left end operator is previously freed. I think this is pretty easy. Basically, I can say... It's just basically... I think my magic is getting cleared before it gets to this point. I think I can say if ready player 0... if there's nothing in there, right, it's null. Return. I think it stops that. Because I don't actually care. Except I do want to remove my priority list. No, because the priority list is self-cleaning anyway. It'll clean itself. when there's a problem. So I think it's actually fine. I don't think anything actually breaks there. Ah, it did break. Shoot. Because it wasn't able to finish. Alright, well, that was fun anyway. We got pretty far. We made some good progress into the wave. Okay, so I might need to do something a little different here. Let's see. So let me mark this. There's a glitch. Bug when casting magic. Sometimes it deletes before it clears from priority list. Crashing. And then there, I think my priority list got dumped. And so that is okay. All right. Well, you know what? I think it's getting pretty late anyway. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm going to throw a couple of links into the chat really quickly. So the first one here, if this pops up, is for my Steam page. If you're interested in playtesting this, it's super helpful to get feedback. One of the things I'm looking for really is it fun, right? Like what's boring? What is driving you? Like if you're playing it, what makes you not want to play it, right? So if you're interested in playtesting, if that's like something you're wanting to do, it's on Steam. You can absolutely go check it out. It's there's the link. And then the other thing is you can get from the game, you can get the Discord link. Just go to the main menu, or I'll post the link here. Discord is where we talk a lot about the games other people are working on. We have a pretty good community of game developers. So we talk through a lot of things, and then get a lot of good feedback on the game in Discord. So if you are interested in kind of helping out or being part of the community, please join our Discord. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find somebody to raid here. But thanks for hanging out. Folks on YouTube, have a good night. And then folks on Twitch, we're going to raid probably Orbum, because I haven't raided Orbum in a long time. So we're going to raid Orbum. Give him a Shell MH if you got it. Otherwise, give him a hey guys. And yeah, we'll chat soon. Thanks, everybody. And have a good night. Have a good weekend. See you on Wednesday.